What up?
Oh, yeah.
We're back. It's the UFBros.
Hey, everybody.
It's been a while.
But we're back.
It's been a little bit. I'm Max. It's Craig.
Craig.
Mike's here.
Mike's here.
Mike tried not being here. I tried not being here last week.
And I got no place else to go.
And that's what Craig's got going on in his life. So, but we're back. We got a bunch to talk about, I think.
Yeah. A lot of things have happened.
I misplaced my phone again, so that rules.
It's right in front of you, buddy.
It's right in front of me.
So that's cool.
That's the day.
Anyway.
Here we go. Craig,
Yeah, man.
it's been 2 weeks.
Fantastic.
I had to take last week off.
Yeah.
We had a VB show.
Yeah, you were a little under the weather.
That was good. I was
feeling a little
like
the weather's been brought back up and
the weather's up,
planed out. So we're
and
good.
it's and it's good.
Just a little
Everybody
moist.
went in the world to the show. It was great.
Yep.
Mike was there. Craig was there.
It was good.
Most of the band members were there.
Yeah.
It's all good. Rick wasn't there. Figure it out, Rick.
Well, I mean, fuck Rick.
Fucking Rick, man.
Just kidding.
We figured it out about Rick.
We figured it out.
All right. Well, yeah, the show is good. A lot of people talking about this show
A couple people said it was nice.
at the old Littleton Opera House
Oh.
the other night.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
nice to
we've
hear.
gotten some good talks, some not bad reviews. So that
It's
doesn't.
it's nice when you don't have to ask, when it's unsolicited.
Sure.
When they're just like, hey, man, just want to tell you about that. It's cool. And
It
I'm
doesn't
like,
feel bad when I ask
Well-
and then make people tell me it's good.
Well,
that
no.
feels pretty good too.
Yeah, yes.
You know.
Feeling good.
But yeah, Craig
Yeah, man.
came out, and Craig's not a people person, so that was rad to have Craig come out
yeah.
for the show.
I bought myself a pizza and a Coke.
Yeah.
Sat there and I ate it while I watched you guys. It was really nice.
If you want Craig to come to a social gathering, you got to promise there's going to be some Coke there. And that's the Craig LaValle guarantee that he needs. Yeah. So thank you for coming. That meant a lot. It was good for the boys wanted to see you. So that was...
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice chumming it up with a couple of guys before the show. It was nice.
Yeah.
Emmett and...
McGee. Infamous friend of the show. Coward of the show.
Coward of the show.
Get on to the
here.
show. What are you doing,
Come
dude?
defend yourself. You coward.
Absolutely ridiculous.
I'll
to
find
just-
you again.
I mean, you can keep contributing things other than your presence, and like we'll take them. But the people want you here is the thing. So, hello, Marie. Also, okay. Craig, you know something pretty special happened at the show, and I don't know if you saw it. In fact, I know you didn't see it, but it's all good. Mike, you want to hand me that speaker over there? We're getting the technology figured out here, folks. We're reining it in. It's gonna be fine. Thank you, Mike.
Just fine.
I'd like to play for you a little taste of what happened after the encore Friday night. This is first Friday, Littleton Opera House. Van Buren's at the end of the show. You know, show ends. Some house music comes up, which okay. Hey, Anthony, if you're listening, if you're watching, love you. House music comes up, and we're like, it probably means there's not going to be an encore. That's fine. And the boys are kind of like, oh, we're going to do it. Jeff really wants to pee. I mean, water country.
Right. Have to pee.
Ever since he's been to your house, it's just his life is the floodgates have opened.
He hasn't stopped peeing
It's
once.
not been a moment of not a dry moment in the house for Jeff in Jeff King's house.
Fair enough.
So we go out and we decide, what are we going to do? We're going to do a fucking this, we're going to do that. And we go out and we do a fucking fat cakes, and it's all good. And we
Okay.
fucking throw it around, and people are moving, and it's late, and
Yeah.
people are sticking with us, and it's all good. And then the song's kind of, dwindling down. Not dwindling down. I mean, it's hot and fiery until the end. But then, in the final moments, we're getting ready to go off stage. And good old P-Bear gives us one of these. And this is a little moment for you. I'm going to play for you, Craig. This is
Let's
live
hear
the
it.
other night.
Please.
So there it is. Thank you to P-Bear
special
for the absolutely unsolicited and unrecognized plug by for the UFBros podcast. Very
Amazing.
special. Thank
Amazing.
you.
A lot of people heard that.
You know? And that's the thing. You don't ask to see how people are enjoying it, and sometimes they just let you know. And P-Bear's letting a lot of people in Littleton know.
Yeah, a lot of people who probably wouldn't want to listen to this. But
Sure. I mean, if you if I showed you the video, which I on calculation did not, you'd see there's a lot of people in that audience still there, probably saying to themselves, first of all, I'm up far past my bedtime. Second of all, what is a podcast?
Yeah,
so,
UFOs. I saw it on the news this morning.
I've been trying to tell other people
They're
about that.
everywhere
I'm
now.
good. Yeah. But yeah, thanks again to P-Bear for using that pivotal.
Incredible.
We got him at the end moment to promote nothing of his own or anybody else's except. I mean, Craig wasn't even there, so which was the best thing. How asleep were you by the time that had happened?
I don't know.
Yeah.
As soon as I got home, time was irrelevant.
Sure.
I think I had some cake or something to eat, so
Classic.
I was fucked.
Well, congratulations to us all. It was a bang-up night. We all did great.
Yeah.
Everybody got done what they needed to get done.
It's fantastic.
Yes.
It's always good to see the boys. Good to see the community come together with a nice free art show, and then the whole town just opens up and comes alive, and it's really nice. So.
Yep. Shout out to Jason Torres and Adam Rezick for and Littleton Cultural Arts and all that. So anyway,
It's a lot to put on.
it's a lot, and they had to make a call to like put us in the Opera House, and that's a shitty call for a lot of people to make, and everybody's got an opinion on how a show should go. So is what it is. He was looking out for us, and I appreciated it happening. So I don't like playing that rain game shit.
The show must go
Yeah,
on.
and I like the Opera House.
Yeah,
We got
it's
this book on the
classic
table
as
right there.
Fuck, dude.
It's got Ted Kennedy in there with a bunch of people in the building. I don't know how they fit him in there since his head was in attendance. Okay, I made a joke like that on stage. It went real well, dude.
Good. It's a good joke.
Yeah.
You want to hear a joke I made up?
I'll go for that.
I don't know if you've heard this, but I'll tell it. The audience definitely hasn't heard it.
Okay.
I started making my own perforated paper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it was terrible.
We'll be right back.
You get it? You get it?
Welcome back. We bathed Craig since then.
I made it up, guys. Again.
It's all good.
Genius Joker over
Everybody's
here.
doing great. Everybody's doing great.
Thank you. Hey,
Everybody's doing
thank
all right.
you.
We're watching Boss Baby. We got Boss Baby going.
That's true. We
It's
do.
it's getting us in the mood. We're trying to, we gotta, the way
Dude.
after the way P-Bear wrapped up that fucking show the other night, and it just showed me, we got to be closing stronger, dude. I'm trying to go with I'm trying to like do these things at the end. That one time I remember to do it, and try to like wrap this shit up real nicely at the end. Callbacks, boom. Callbacks again, boom.
Right,
But we gotta close strong. I've been told always be closing,
I've heard
so
that
we gotta
too,
fucking
dude.
get on that level.
I like
okay?
that. Okay. So speaking of Boss Baby,
Yeah. I got something for this too, so go ahead.
guess who's pregnant?
Mike?
Fucking Paul Macbeth, dude.
Oh, is he
Fucking
keeping it in his
shit.
butt cheeks, dude?
Dude, well, I don't think he's pregnant. I think his wife is Hannah is actually carrying
Ugh.
the baby. But they're finally
she happy about it?
pregnant. They seem very happy. They've kept it.
You
a
show
sec-
me
they kept-
Paul Macbeth and his wife being happy,
Well, yeah, I don't
and
know.
I'll show you a deep fake video.
They kept it a secret for like 6 months, so she's already
Because they didn't know if it was going to be
wicked
too
pregnant.
yucky.
Or I don't know, maybe they got too much stuff on their plate. They didn't want to tell nobody. The PGA just got too much on their plate already. Okay?
Sure.
All right, they don't need another Macbeth baby running around.
Sure.
But they're gonna get one. They're gonna get one.
another being one. They don't.
Well, there's two.
Oh, you mean one because Paul's the first baby running around.
Oh, you baby.
Okay, yeah. Speaking of boss baby, I understand the tie-in.
See what
now.
I'm saying?
This is very good,
This is
Craig, because
good.
Paul Macbeth is the baby and he's having a child.
Yeah. So congrats,
Yeah.
Mac.
Yep. Whatever, dude. Fuck that guy. He's rich. Who gives a shit?
He's wicked rich.
Anyway,
Way to go.
I
Dude.
heard he keeps all of his money in his butt. Go
yeah,
ahead, Craig.
fucking earned it.
Earned that butt.
Through that plastic, earned that money.
Well,
Fair fucking enough.
Mike?
Making fucking courses in Mexico now and shit. Way to go, bro.
Yeah, way to go, bro.
Don't drink the water, but play the disc golf.
Drink the water, Paul Macbeth. Drink the water. Hey, bud.
You know what? I don't want to tell you what to do.
Suck that water up, buddy.
Suck it.
All right? Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was speaking of my thing about Boss Baby is I was watching it this week, and I was thinking about, I don't know if ever before I've had more of a struggle separating the art from the artist than with Alec Baldwin in Boss Baby.
Oh.
I have no problem not listening to Michael Jackson songs.
Okay.
I will for sure
Wait,
not
why?
eat Subway sandwiches
Why? What
and lose weight as a result. I have no problem not doing that.
Why? What did they do?
Who?
Michael Jackson or Subway?
Well, Michael Jackson made like some really, really bad music in his later days, so he got canceled for that.
What?
Yeah, and he was culturally appropriating Italian people in that one video with the fedora,
I'm done, dude.
where he
I
was
didn't
dancing
know
in
about this.
the Olive Garden. You don't remember that?
Dude, I had no idea.
Anyway, and who was the other one I said?
I-
Jared, dude. Jared. Don't you remember he lost all the weight and he said he did it from eating a lot of Subway sandwiches? And then
Yeah.
it turned out that he
Was-
was lying about that and he did it some other way. I don't know why he got canceled. I think they put him in jail. The original canceling. Prison.
Good for him.
Yeah. Good for him. Jared, good for him.
Hope he stays
But that's-
slim in jail.
That's why I don't eat Subway sandwiches and lose weight. And if I do eat Subway sandwiches, I try not to lose weight about it.
I might
That's what I'm
accidentally
saying.
become like that piece of shit.
If I eat Subway sandwiches, I'm eating two, and I'm not going for a walk afterwards. And that's me in
Just-
solidarity doing my part.
just in case.
Just in case.
All right. Thank
What did
you.
he do? Just in case.
Just in case.
What did he do?
He was not there.
He's a lawyer who works on. Justin Tort is his cousin. Anyway. Okay. So that covers the Van Buren Show breakdown.
Okay. Outrage.
Hold on. We got the camera. Outrage. Oh my God. All right. You got anything else on Boss Baby?
No.
All right. What do you have something on?
My complete outrage that okay, disc golf has been around for a long time. Okay, pickleball, I don't know how long it's been around, but
Oh,
it's
boy, here we
just
go.
started coming up. And here's the thing.
Here we go.
I've played pickleball.
Started
It's
coming up in the North
fun.
Country?
It's everywhere.
Because it's been around.
It's fucking everywhere.
Yeah.
Which I'm not complaining about, but here's what I am complaining about. The ESPN legitimate coverage
Yeah.
of this boring ass shit.
Yeah.
It is an old person dumb game that
Yeah.
is so boring.
No.
You literally get a penalty
No.
for like stopping short
Craig.
of the net.
This is. Would you compare a badminton player to an XFL, the Vince McMahon era
I have
player? Shuttlecock v.
shuttlecock
Pigskin?
v football.
Yeah. You can't do that. It's apples and bowling balls,
Okay,
my man.
all right,
Would you
fine,
compare a professional bowler to Sir Isaac Newton? Apples and bowling balls, my man.
You got a point there.
Thank you, because I didn't know if I did. So
All
I
right.
appreciate
Well,
you
I'm
saying that.
outraged. So what do you want from me?
A little less.
Fair enough.
Outrage. I just want you to be cool. I worry about your blood pressure, even though you look great.
Okay,
There's
all
no
I'm
other
sa-
reason
all
for me to
I'm
worry about your
saying
blood pressure. It's
is
completely
why?
inappropriate. I'm thinking about your
Why?
body is why.
Okay. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What I'm talking about is why haven't we gotten some real coverage on disc golf? That's all I want. I'm not. I don't. I'm not-
Craig.
Okay.
We fucking do that, my man.
Okay,
That's our
let me
fucking
just-
job.
Let me just say, sorry to the pickleballers. Okay, if you love pickleball, go nuts about it, okay? This isn't against you. It's a personal thing I'm dealing with, all right? I want to see more coverage on legitimate sports things so, more people know about it. That's all.
The only pickleballers we respect around here are the ones who purchased the calendar with a picture of Craig's dog in it.
Yeah, that's true.
Those are the pickleballers that we respect. All right? Craig's dog's name is Pickles. Who, by the way, perfect segue. I just want to real quickly.
Cute as hell.
I want to give you something, Craig. We've never done something like this before. But
What's that?
I was out at TJ Maxx earlier, and I saw this.
Oh, shit.
And I was like, I would love to see Pickles rip that apart, and I'm sure Craig would just like it in the house. So there you go. That's a Gremlins specifically to the new batch. Do not think it's from one. Okay? Spielberg would be pissed if he saw Pickles. Steven Spielberg would be rolling in his grave if he knew that Pickles was putting her juicy syllabic mouth all over this. All right? So you enjoy that.
Thank
all right?
you. Well, that's quite kind of. Oh, it was a squeak.
That's the
there.
sound of joy leaving that toy.
It's the nice gizmo.
All right? So
for
that's a
it.
nice gizmo for the pickle. All right?
I'll save that for later.
Enjoy that. Yeah, I mean, don't eat it now. It's for your dog.
Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah. So what were we talking about?
I don't know.
Pickleballers. Your fury for pickleballers.
All right. Well, my fury has subsided, so I don't really care.
Former Van Buren guitarist Riley Coxwell
loves pickleball.
loves pickleball.
Really good at it.
Is an old person, so that makes sense.
Dude, his
played with
knees-
Amy Poehler's father.
Yeah, and his knees are fucked.
Yeah, he does not move well, and that's canon. We know that about Riley, is that specifically he is ergonomically unwell.
Fingers,
So,
fantastic.
You know, we say this, and he actually recently got in a horrific car accident. So,
Oh my God.
anyways, hope you're doing well, Riley. You'll
Seriously?
never listen to this.
Oh,
anyways,
man. You fucked me.
yeah. Well, you fucked this bit, Riley. So thanks a lot to that guy who rear-ended you for totally fucking this organic bit that would have happened.
So, can I tell you?
Yeah, get me out of this.
Speaking of fucked up.
Okay. Well, this
Okay,
is
no,
great.
no. Recently I've gotten a new job, and I haven't told you this because
This is
I-
Craig's new job check-in.
No, okay, but this
Pop,
is,
pop, pop, pop. We're gonna have this sounds next week.
this is so
Thank
I
you,
was
Mike.
getting my paperwork ready to get my new job. So I go and find my birth certificate, and
Turns out you were never born.
it turns out that I was born like I don't know. Like
Say it. What the fuck are you talking
I
about?
was doing math in my head.
Well, do it faster and again.
So I'm born on the 3rd. It said I was born on the 11th. So what? 9 days, right? Is that 9?
So,
8? Shit.
so, Craig, so you were actually born on the 11th?
No, but I'm not. That's the problem. So I immediately call my
So your
mom.
birth certificate says it.
Yes, the one that I had currently held in my hand, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So I immediately call my mom.
No,
Immediately call my mom, and
you brought it to work at this point? You're looking at
No,
it
no,
at
no.
work?
I'm
Okay.
looking at it at my house and being like, "What the fuck?" First of all, my wife found it, and she thought like there was a glitch in the Matrix, and
Yeah.
she's like, "You have to come look at this because I think I'm losing my fucking mind."
You should have Twilight Zoned her. You absolutely fucked
It's
it up.
always
Huge missed
been this
opportunity.
way, Laura.
I don't know what you're talking about. You've missed all of my birthdays since we've known each other.
It's always been the 11th.
Yeah, you've been days late every time.
Yeah, but call my mom. My sister answers. I tell her the problem. She laughs in my face. She hands the phone over to my mom, and my mom's deaf, so she's like laughing and like she.
But for something else,
she-
because she didn't hear
But
you.
she can't. No. She
Oh,
heard
okay.
me. I'm like, hey mom, like there's a problem. My birth certificate, and like
But you were actually like, "Hey, mom, there's a birth certificate problem."
yeah.
Yeah.
And she thought it was the funniest thing. She's like, oh, I must have messed it up. Thanks, mom. She's like, no, I know people at the town office. I'll get it fixed and send you up a new one. I'm like, you're being very nonchalant about this.
You ever
Mom."
realized? You ever been told you said a word wrong, and like for years you've been saying it, or like, oh God forbid, you start
Yes.
saying a new word, and
Yes.
somebody very quickly, like the third time you use it, is like, oh hey, love you. It's said like this, you fucking idiot.
Yep.
Imagine doing that like on a piece of paper with your kid's age.
Yeah. This
Like
is this.
58 years ago.
Dude.
I don't know how old you are.
Thank you. I'm 60.
Thank you. You look great. That's
Thank
why I gave you those 2
Thank
years.
You. Anyway, so I take I've taken this birth certificate, and I've gotten my last 3 jobs with it. That's the thing. No one fucking noticed it, not even me, until now.
You got to start using this as a test for your future employers, where like you test to see how good they are at their jobs, where it doesn't corroborate with what you put down.
That's what I'm saying. These people are idiots. They
hired you every time that you got
single
hired.
time, morons. It's like my license is right next to my birth certificate, and they don't even look at the fucking dates, and they're just like, scan.
Yeah, this all checks out to me.
Hired.
Yeah, I run this place. This checks out to me.
Yeah, we'll torture him until he quits. It's fine.
Yeah, because of the things he fucks up.
Yeah, what a moron.
What a fucking idiot this guy is.
He's fat, too.
And he's red.
Anyway,
But
thanks.
he looks great, and I kind of want to hire him just to look at him more. He looks like he would flex out of his shirts at the mere mention of it. At the mere thought, it looks like one of his muscles might flex and bulge so much that at least a seam would pop.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely what people think.
That's why you get hired. It's sexual harassment at best.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyway, I'm glad to hear your new job is going so well. And that's Craig's, what was it, workplace check-in. Mike?
Oh, okay.
Yes, dude. We're going to get those.
We're going to get those.
Hold on. You edit something in right here. You ready? No, just edit it in. Stay silent.
Oh, sorry.
This is the part you're bad at all the time.
I Police Academy.
Here we go. You ready? You ready? Right?
There are no Winslow.
All right. So you just edit something in that's going to be sick.
All right, cool.
All right.
I'm not going to edit
And it
anything.
doesn't have to be the same noise. It can be other noises. Didn't hear what you said. I hope it's that you're definitely editing in noises.
Okay, cool,
All right.
cool.
So, all right. Yeah. You got anything?
I have a note here that just says porno. More like poor yes.
Highlight that note. Highlight that, and we're gonna put it in the best ofs. You know what? Edit that soundbite out of you saying that back there.
Yeah.
And just put that in with the drop that I was trying to play earlier. Just you saying that again and again and again every time. I pause the video to make them play out longer.
Again and again and again.
I understand it's work, but this is, we're in double digits right now. It's episode 10. We got to give the people more and more and more. And we can't just keep giving them the same pizza, even though I cut it a different way.
Did you notice
Sure,
that?
I could have said it was a different kind of pizza. I didn't, dude. I buckled under the pressure.
Fine. It
We're
tastes
humans.
great.
I did put a double on it. I blew it again. I could just keep these to myself. Anyway, what were you going to say?
Nothing really, man.
See, that's why I just go. That's why I just go, man. Get banged up. I got 2 bang, 1 quarter bang in me, and a cup of coffee in between.
I have actually
with the
been-
nice new TJ Maxx spook mug. Check out our YouTube video to check out the spook mug.
I have a question
And Craig's
for
face,
you.
idiots. Yes.
A lot of people don't know this,
There we go.
but
But somebody's calling me right now.
oh my god,
Unbelievable. Hold on. People hear that?
is that your good ringtone?
Good ringtone?
How much you pay for that? 99 cents?
No, I just took it from my phone. Thank you. They can do that now.
Shit,
All right, I'm
dude.
silencing it. And a lot of people don't know this. What?
That you spent some time in what? When you were like an infant, you lived in like Deutschland or something.
Yes. Yes, it was Deutschland.
Well,
It
that's
was
why I'm asking
Germany.
you because I don't really remember. You've
Yeah.
told me a bunch of times. But
Yeah, it's fine.
So many.
I lived in the Netherlands, Holland, my man.
Amsterdam
The land of cheese wheels and wooden shoes,
and what's
and tulips and soggy weather and
the windmills?
Windmills, yes.
Yes.
Windmills.
So many windmills.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I did. I lived there.
Dude. What was that like? Do you remember it?
I remember cobblestone.
How old
and
were you?
Smelled like cheese everywhere.
You were
I
a
was
tiny boy.
Yeah, I was like 4 and 5. My earliest memories are from living in Europe. So like
Whoa.
being around like strange places,
Then you just,
very strange
like-
places, and then coming
People
back from there.
Speaking other languages, and you're
Yeah.
just like, I don't know, I'm a kid.
I went to the American School of The Hague for pre-kindergarten and kindergarten.
No kidding.
And that was like the American school where everybody who spoke English went, or anybody who wanted their kids to grow up speaking English went. So there was like, my first crush was on a girl from Sweden.
No shit.
So there you go.
That's sweet from
Yeah.
Sweden, baby.
Yep. What can you do?
The chocolate's
High
darker over there.
expectations, and guess what? They stay high, and guess what? We achieve. Okay, all
Booyah,
good.
slam dunk, Michael Jordan at
It's all
99,
good.
okay?
It's all good. But yeah, so Holland was cool. I
That's
guess.
cool. I mean,
I put a Slim Jim in the microwave and exploded it.
you know, we got our high points and we got our low points. Of
That
things.
was a high point. Thank you, Craig. Fuck yeah, you are right, my man, and I appreciate you bringing me up, teeing me up.
Well,
gassing me up.
it was just one of those things that you just. There's so many elements to people, and just a lot of people don't know certain. Like that wasn't a huge part of your life, I assume. Like, right? Do you think about that a lot?
Well, crazy shit happened while I was there. I fell 3 stories.
What?
Yeah, so
3.
should start that camera up again so we can talk about that. Yeah. Yeah, it was, we'll go into this. Valentine's Day, my dad was on the 3rd floor. We had a spiral staircase inside the house.
Like one of those classic steel ones.
Yes,
Oh my
with
God.
no spacing in between the slats of the steps, and no, like the railing was just like the wire railing, and then just spindles, spaced apart,
Right.
barely. So I got all the way to the 3rd floor. It was Valentine's Day evening, and I made my dad a cute little card, and I was bringing it up to him. And and he was showering on the 3rd floor, so I went to bring it up to him as he was finishing, and the last step, I slipped through the steps, and I went in between the steps and the opening of the floor, 3 floors down, and landed headfirst on marble.
What?
And that's why your boy is fucking ill at the game, dude. I would have sucked if it weren't for that. Think about it,
Dude.
You fucking idiots. I rule because of this thing. This is my origin story, you taints.
Survivor.
Yeah, dude.
Jeez, dude. What a survival.
I got a black eye,
like,
and that's
Jesus.
it. I didn't break any bones. I got a black eye.
That was it.
I was kept overnight in the hospital. I remember the hospital, I remember getting taken out in a stretcher, totally wrapped up, and then looking at the moon through it. And
That's fucking hardcore.
and I remember
parkour,
being
dude.
in a hospital room at night, and the Dutch nurses coming in and not being able to understand anything they're saying,
Oh
and putting
my
a needle in my
God.
hand. And but I was okay.
Whoa.
And here we are.
That's wild.
And that's why I don't want shit about why I'm not better at disc golf. All right?
Yeah.
Handicap, okay.
I fell.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
So, I mean, as far as crazy shit going on, there's that. And, when you live in Europe, we went and traveled to all the surrounding countries. So I've been to, I have memories, as a kid being in, flashes of places in each country.
Like taking a Harry Potter train
I
to
can
each
think
little
about
place.
standing outside of we were just fucking talking about this, the Palace, Windsor, fucking whatever,
Leaning Tower Pisa.
the Leaning Tower of Palace, and with the guards with the beaver hats, and being
Yep.
scared as fuck by them because they didn't move, and that was terrifying. And,
Right, yeah.
and being told oh, if you try to go make them laugh, they won't. It's I'm not going up to those guys at all.
Yeah, no, they have
I'm
guns and swords.
5. That's right, I'm 5. Yeah. And
Weird challenge.
a lot
Weird
of castles
challenge.
being brought through a lot of castles I didn't give a shit about, but as a kid, it's a big old spooky
Did you
playground.
ever make it to Ireland?
Never made it to Ireland.
no.
No reason to.
Fair enough.
Yeah. All
Fair
good.
enough.
Had plenty
Fair
of potatoes as a kid. My parents made up for it. Okay.
Yeah, me too, man.
All right.
Me too.
But yeah, so I was there for a little bit.
Oh man, thanks for the story, man. That
yeah,
was
no
really
problem.
nice.
Thanks
That's
for
cool.
bringing that up, Craig.
Our histories, right, everybody?
So uncouth.
And
Mike,
this is-
you ever fall from a great height, more than a story? More than 2 stories.
I bet he has actually.
No.
All right, well. All right.
Well, no.
Take the microphone away from him.
Well, I guess he's too good at not falling.
He's
So
oh, Mike, good at gravity.
I
Dickhead.
got ran over by my mom.
Now
driving
we're talking, Mike. Take some notes. Be interesting, and we'll give you a microphone. Maybe in the hundreds.
Yeah, she ran me over
Episode
with a car,
hundreds.
straight up.
Her own car? Was
Her
it
own-
like the guy from Charlie Bartlett and Alpha Dog who ran himself over with the car?
No, this was a little.
Well,
different.
you lived, so
Yeah, a little different.
look that guy up.
Yeah, it was same thing, but his was worse, basically.
Anton Chigurh, or whatever his name is.
Yeah, great actor.
Mike, look up that actor's name right now. The Charlie Bartlett from Charlie Bartlett.
Yeah, Anton Chevchich.
Anton Chevy. chase.
Yeah, Anton chase.
Okay, go.
So basically, we were pulling into my grandma's driveway, which is a little long, and it's on a hill. So my mom was like hoifing it to get to the top. My brother and I decided that we were going to race to grandma's door. So as soon as my mom peeked the hill, my brother just opens the door and gets out. And my brother's 5 years older than me at this point, and I forget how old I was, but young. So he jumps
27.
out. He jumps out, hits the pavement, keeps going. Boom! I jump out, immediately fall, and the car just I get underneath the car, and my mom just keeps going right up.
What
over,
part of your body?
Oh, right over my foot, and then on my ankle, right? So I'm pinned. And at that point, I'm screaming. I'm like, "Oh my God, you're running me over!" And my sister's screaming, and my brother's screaming. My mom doesn't know what to do, so she just touches the gas a little and goes up my leg, because she thought maybe I was pinned, and she could just if she was on top of it, maybe she could just roll over it and be done with it.
Sure.
But she didn't know it was going up my leg. So then she finally puts it in reverse and rolls back off of me, and yeah.
I like that somebody runs over your leg, you give them the benefit of the doubt that they're going to know for sure the trajectory from there of where it's going to go.
Yeah, it was.
We
were just a bunch of yelling kids, so she wasn't. We weren't giving her great directions.
Which one? Yeah, which one do you listen to in that point? Sure. Let me ask you a question, and I want to see if we can watch the Mandela effect in action in real time. Craig, where were you guys coming from when that happened?
I honestly don't. Maybe my house. I think maybe.
No. See, I remember this story, and I know exactly where you guys are coming from. You guys were coming back from the leg surgeons, and your mom had just gotten horrible news that the weird surgery that happened, it didn't work, and that it was going to cost hundreds of thousands of doll hairs to be corrected. And your mom's like, well, let me see if the old Buick or whatever will take care of this.
It was a classic Caravan, okay?
And she was classically taking care of business, all right? So... yeah.
She didn't seem to care at all.
At all, which direction you said to go in. She knew what was best for you and your janky setup. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm reversing, Craig. Shut up. How are you moving now? You seem fine.
Right. We've been barbed yet again.
Barb versus Barb.
Yeah, so many barbs, dude. Maybe that's why they're named Barb. Pointy. Pointy.
We're gonna get these barbs on the phone. We're gonna get a phone set up just to talk to the barbs, and that's gonna be the barbed wire. Okay?
Yeah, the barbed wire.
And
answer for your crimes,
dude. Mike didn't ask you that time. Wait till we throw to you. What the fuck, dude?
You don't say.
You're not the studio audience.
You don't say you.
Unbelievable.
I say you.
Fucking guy, Mike. That's what I'm talking about.
Fair
That's
enough.
how it's done.
Fair enough.
All right. Jim Caviezel.
Yeah, bud.
You seen his hair?
Jesus.
Yeah.
The guy who played Jesus.
Guy who played Jesus.
Struck by lightning and shit.
This is what I'm talking about, dude. Jim Caviezel was struck by lightning while playing Jesus Christ on the set of Passion of the Christ, supposedly, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Jim Caviezel's in this new movie, Sound of Freedom, which
I
watched the trailer.
I watched the whole thing.
You watched the whole thing?
I have seen it.
Okay, so watched the trailer on suggestion of our fine studio guests' friends' advice.
Yeah.
Because they saw it, we watched the trailer, and just the church bells were ringing as far as the Christian propaganda.
100%.
This is what I'm talking about. I just smelled the mustiness through it, and I'm like, who is this fucking actor who I've never seen before in my life? And then I look it up, turns out it's Jim fucking Caviezel.
Yeah.
Jizo himself. Seen him a billion times in my life.
Yeah.
I've seen him 100 hours just from the 4 times I watched Passion of the Christ in my life.
Frequency, bro.
Okay, well,
Dennis Quaid.
Okay,
joint.
well, let's stick with the one avenue here.
Father and son trapped in time.
Let's stick down Jerusalem Avenue here, all right?
Fair enough.
Stay with me here.
Okay.
Guy plays Jesus. He's
All
in this
right.
new movie, Sound of Freedom.
Yep.
Where all good about, look, you want to stop bad things happening to kids, we're down with it.
Down.
Craig says his line at the end of the show. We stick the landing every time. All right?
Yeah.
In that sense, we're on the same track, okay? As far as the right-wing Christian shit is concerned, it's just very wild to see this new era of like everything getting inflated, people's good intentions, and also just the wildness being thrown in. Anyway, we're not going there with this. All I want to say is, recently this dude said that this movie, Sound of Freedom, is the second most important film he's ever worked in. Or appeared in, rather.
Okay, all right.
The second most important film he's ever appeared in.
Whoa.
Obviously, as a human being with any sentience, the first one's gotta be when you played Jesus and everybody loved it.
Well,
the first most important one has to be. And also, he got struck by lightning on set.
Well, that's what you get for not being Jewish and playing a Jew. So
Look,
that's
here's
a
the
way to
deal.
go, Jim.
Many reasons he could have gotten struck by lightning on set. Anything leading up to that point in his career, anything he did in his personal life, whatever
Yeah.
you can look into.
So we're saying
he
he
got struck by
deserved it.
lightning. The isolated instance of him getting struck by lightning while on the cross playing Jesus in a movie, standing alone as a thing,
Yep.
should be the most insane thing, right?
Should be.
So this movie, this Sound of Freedom movie, is the second most impactful thing he's ever appeared in.
Right.
What the fuck did he do on or off set that is second craziest to being struck by lightning?
Do you have the answer?
I mean, I no.
Oh.
Had to get trafficked. Had to traffic.
Right.
Why isn't this Wire movie that you're talking about with Dennis Quaid the second most impactful? It should be the most. Dennis Quaid's in it. Get
I'm
the
gonna have to
fucking
agree with you on
story
that one.
straight, Jims.
The Rookie, Napalm, Wilder Napalm. Like, never mind. Let's
Look,
not go down
stay
there.
on track. Stay with me, okay?
Dude, Jim Varney almost took over my brain right there. Sorry.
I will say that some dude who helped fund the movie, and I looked it up, vaguely looked up, very briefly looked up. Some dude who helped fund the movie has human trafficked somebody.
Yeah.
So, there's that. Don't need to. You go look that up, people. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's
I can
not
find it right
fun.
now. I can find it right now. His name is. I don't have it. So go look it up.
have it.
Stop being boring and go look it up
Thought I
yourself.
had it, didn't
Do
have
some
it.
of your own fucking research. I do a lot of stuff on the show now.
Yeah.
Now, thank you, Craig, for all your support early on. Yeah. So I just think that's awesome. That like Jimmy Caviezel got struck by lightning playing Jesus.
Yep.
Jimmy Caviezel helps human traffic during the human trafficking movie.
Yep.
Jimmy Caviezel really kicking the shit out of everybody else as far as the method acting is concerned. Really excited to see where he goes next, what role he takes next, and how he sinks into it. Jared Leto could certainly go fuck himself. This is the level of dedication we're looking for.
Yeah. Jared Leto should just stick to music.
Yeah, what he's good at. That one song does whip ass. What is that one 30 Seconds to Mars song?
From yesterday?
From yesterday.
Yeah.
Rules,
Kicks ass, dude.
Unironically, the video
No,
sucks.
I was just
dude.
going to say the opposite.
I know, and I for a long time said it was
There
good,
are
but then I just
samurai.
thought of it in my brain and thought like 4 white guys who look like the Kings of Leon, who look like Manchester Orchestra,
Yeah.
who look like other bands that I genuinely enjoy, but they aren't. You can't do that. You can't do that. Okay? Get on YouTube.
Last Samurai, good movie.
Was just gonna watch that recently. Have you seen the last? What is the Ronin movie with Keanu? Mike?
Good? Turtles in Time.
Went to go watch. I went to go watch Master of Disguise the other day with Keanu Reeves, and famously filmed on 9/11. I went to go watch it in the Keanu movie, and it starts with narration and world building, and I can't do that because I know it's a bad sign of. Sorry, I didn't mean to give you that disgusting hand signal like that. I was just gonna try to plummet right through. I apologize. It's more important that you know I care about you. Thank you. All right. Thank you. Oh my God. So respectful. Went to go watch that Keanu movie. It starts with a bunch of narration about world building, and I was like, no, this is, I know to be, from a writing standpoint, a sign of a bad movie. Too much world building with just narration and like vignettes up front. Unless it's Moana or something.
And it's Keanu's voice telling you
No, that's a bigger problem.
this? Okay.
So I couldn't watch it. Anyway, I didn't. But I probably will. Anyway, I did watch the 13 Assassins recently. Not bad. Mike, I was thinking of you. Like that's any different from any other day. Okay. Yeah, Samurai movies. Jared Leto. I'm trying to bring it back. Where were we? Mel Gibson. Jim Caviezel. Fuck Jim Caviezel is all I'm trying to say. Look out for Jim Caviezel. It's very easy. Just be on top of these things, and don't just like, oh, we didn't know, or like, yeah, well, it's. Anyway, the cops can't just like do like stake out people, even though they should. And I have very conflicting feelings. It is what it is. Jim Caviezel should be watched by somebody.
Stakeout, another good movie.
Never saw it. Who's in
Richard
that?
Dreyfuss, Emilio Estevez.
All right. Well, this is pretty wild. You're saying that this is a good movie.
And then there's a sequel. They had Rosie O'Donnell. So imagine.
Now I'm in, dude.
Imagine the pep up, the
Now
fire
I'm
up,
in, dude.
level 2. Let's go.
What year are we talking about? Can I guess?
Oh, easy. Go.
Can I guess?
Go ahead.
93 for the second one.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Well, let me check right now. Stakeout.
I would definitely say it though. I would say
Stakeout, 1987. Another Stakeout, 1993, dude.
What? Great job.
Well, let me tell you
Great
something.
job.
This is why I do the games, and we'll get to the games. Don't worry about it. We might be going a
Dude.
little long. It's all
You're
good.
a great guesser.
All right.
And
I'm a
getter.
great guester. All right. Hosting for the guests.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. You got anything else pertinent? I don't know if I got anything to other than like, look, we got a lot of people listening to the show now. I don't want to keep bringing it up, but
Dude,
other
there's,
people
like,
do, and I don't stop them.
Anywhere from 20 to like 30.
People listening at any given time.
At
you're
any
saying.
given
like
moment.
if you could like stop the clock at any point in the day, there's at least 30 people listening at that point in the day, guaranteed, because that's how many people we have listening. Is that what you're saying?
You're gonna like the way you look.
That's the La Valley guarantee.
What are we at?
I don't know if I have anything else, Craig.
I have stuff.
Give me stuff. Give me, Craig. We got time for 2 more.
All right, here's a little bit of people might not agree with me. I think cemeteries are a complete and utter waste of space. I think we should dig up the bodies and do something with them.
Craig likes to get real fucking Italian when he gets political.
That's what I'm saying.
Craig,
Put them in the trash.
Craig
I don't
spent-
care. It's
Craig
a waste of
spent
space.
a lot of
There's so
time
much stuff we could do with all that
walking
land.
through cemeteries in Staten Island, being
And here's the one.
pissed.
And here's where it gets a little crazy, because I think the ones we should start at first is definitely like the old ones, like the ones that people like really go and take pictures.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, Gettysburg.
You mean
and
the
stuff
good
like
ones?
that. Yeah,
Yeah,
the good ones with the great views.
Yeah.
Give them back.
Okay, yeah.
Deados.
Yeah. Do you think something, and not to like take an uncomical standpoint, do you think something better will be done with them afterwards?
Afterwards, what?
What will happen to them afterwards?
So if we dig up the bodies and throw all the carcasses
I'm not
away,
talking. Yeah, the land.
And then-
What's happening to the land? I don't care
and
about the
then
dumb
what,
dead
and then
people.
what do we do with the land? What do we do with the land? Is
Yeah.
that what you're asking me?
Yes.
I don't know. Give it back to the Native Americans. That's my opinion.
All
What do
right,
you
now I'm back, dude. I literally
Right?
thought you weren't going to have
Reverse
any kind of a good
poltergeist
answer.
movie in your face.
Yeah,
How you like me now?
As we all know, that is why the American government is too scared to fucking give any land back to them, because they're worried about a reverse poltergeist situation.
We would rather bury our jewelry and dead people trash.
Mitch McConnell's face is already falling into the sink.
Yes.
We don't need any further potential of that happening.
Yeah. Move it to the toilet and hit flush. That's all we need. What else do we need? Burn them. I don't care.
Look, we get topical on this show, and a lot of people don't like it, dude. But a lot of people do, and that's why we're getting more and more listeners every fucking day.
It's a
dude.
hot take.
At any given moment, there's 30 people listening to this show.
Yeah.
So,
Do you think graves just flood and the body stinks?
you know,
Well, the first part is
I thought of
maybe.
this
The
recently.
second part is definitely. I mean, dead bodies always
Yeah.
stink. Am I right, Mike? Okay.
yeah, they definitely flood. There's no way those things don't fill up with water way quicker than we think. too.
Dude, gross.
Yeah. Movies and shit where they open them up and they're not filled with soup. You know?
People soup.
Unrealistic.
And if you've been to a funeral anytime recently, you notice that it's not just like dirt. They put you in like a cement, like sarcophagus now.
Mm.
And I'm like, what's the point? What are we doing here? We're already putting you in this crazy like coffin, which is like titanium or whatever the fuck, you know. And then we're putting
And
you all down.
that concrete could have gone into a foundation of a home for a Native American.
That's-
Is all I'm saying.
Yes.
I'm about that too, Craig. I'm a good guy,
Thank you,
dude.
Max.
I'm a fucking good guy
We're
too,
on the
man.
same page.
We
Let's
are.
bring it back to the olden times, and before
The real olden times. Yeah.
I'm talking Buffalo.
Yeah.
Okay. Big.
Do you want to
like
do your old
Buffalo.
chief bit, or do we want to not do that anymore?
We
We're on a good roll here, so we probably shouldn't do it, right?
yeah.
Yeah, we'll maybe save that for next time. And if enough people say in the comments that Craig should do his Indian chief character from like definitely before 2015, we'll
Yeah.
do that. But if nobody mentions it, we definitely respect everybody and would prefer not to.
Can we just give? Let's
Go
give
ahead,
him,
Craig.
Give him a taste, okay?
Yeah.
Max, just.
Oh, you're just gonna do it? No, don't do it now.
No.
This
no,
is
no,
the point,
no, no,
Craig.
no,
We're
no, no,
crowdsourcing.
No.
Craig,
no.
you're bad at the social media, and that's all I'm saying. That's why I got off of it. It's not for my mental health. It's because I don't want to look at the car wreck anymore. It's a long, slow one.
All right, fine. No taste.
Don't do it.
Hey, Mike says
No
no
taste.
Mike says it's yucky. He doesn't like
Keep it like me walking through a TJ Maxx. No taste.
No
okay.
taste, okay? Spray
That being
yourself
said,
in the nose with
we're
some
killing
brute
it.
and get out of there.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was so close. We were doing so good, and we
So
still
good.
are, and we still are, dude.
All right,
better and
yeah.
better.
So, but things that I think like statues are cool. So I think we should take all the monuments and like headstones and put them somewhere or something. Make a wall out of them. Keep out the Mexicans. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
Okay, we're gonna rewind that.
I'm just kidding.
It's good that
It's a hot take. Hot
it's fine.
take,
I was
hot
thinking
take.
about something else anyway, so I'm going to tell you what that is, and we're going to skip past it. So, there's a guy at work, at the bar, who, two brutal Republicans just talking at each other. There's a horseshoe bar. They're looking at each other
As they do.
as they will, just throwing lobs at each other. And the guy was talking about, they just cycling through topics, offering no solutions, and just jumping to the next. And
The weather.
at one
right?
point, they're
Yeah,
going,
am I right?
yeah, what is the Chinese spy balloon? That was 4 months ago. Really staying on
It's
topic.
spying on us.
Yeah.
It's from China.
Yeah. I would have shot it down. We know.
That thing comes over my fucking
Yeah,
house.
yeah, it didn't. So, these trains. Yeah, you're right. But what do you got? So, at one point, he gets to statues. I mean, these people want to take statues down. Imagine, and it's like that's how he put it. Imagine that, and the point is like, yeah, we have imagined it, and that's why they're getting taken down. I just don't understand. It's very simple. Anyway, go ahead, Craig. What were you saying? Mexicans? We can go back to that. if
No,
you
let's
want.
not go back to
All
them.
right,
They're
that's
great
fine with me,
people.
too.
Everybody's
Indian
cool.
chiefs, Mexicans,
Happy,
everyone's
happy.
safe, dude. We love them all. Mike?
Much love. Mike? Yeah, well, that sounded sarcastic, Mike.
Mike has a problem, perhaps, with several people that he doesn't want to talk about, and that's why we don't give him a fucking mic.
Hey, I got.
Yes.
Do you know how Godsmack, that band from Boston, from the 2000s, got their name?
You said all of that, and I didn't even know that much about them, so go ahead. No, I didn't.
Godsmack.
Can I guess?
Get back. You remember Godsmack? Get away, keep away.
Why are you
stay
singing
away from
Nickelback?
there. Not Nickelback. That's a horse of a different color.
I want to smack God in the face.
Different, but the same. At different times. These guys.
It was a different time, is what Craig is saying.
These
We
guys-
were all listening to Nickelback. It was a different time.
Yeah. I couldn't cut it as a wise man.
Oh,
Everybody knew
God.
that.
Oh, God. Take a look at this photograph.
What was that? Oh, yeah. Godsmack. Who cares?
You're talking about Nickelback. Oh, my
Who gives a
God.
shit?
Oh, my
I wasn't talking about Nickelback.
Craig, it's good.
Everybody knows how
it's
Nickelback
good. How'd
got
they get their
name.
name? They smack God in the face.
No, okay. So basically, one dude made fun of the other dude for this weird shit on his lip one day, and everybody got on his ass, right?
Okay.
So literally the next day, or like a couple days later, that dude's lip was cleared up, and it was on that other dude's lip. So they called it a Godsmack. So,
Whoa.
so just remember that when you're making fun of your friend's herpes, okay?
I would never do that, and that's been proven. Check the receipts.
Mike?
Check the receipts. I would never do that. No, it's not about Mike. You'll never even see Mike's. That's how good it is, dude.
So that was a little nice tidbit about
That was nice.
a lovely, lovely band. Too bad all of their songs are about keeping away and staying away, and I think people finally took their advice.
We're going to be right back. Oh, my God. All right. You got time for one more. We got one more. We're going a little long today. It's going to be fine. Unless we can just get to it.
I'm fine, whatever. Just do
If
this.
you want to just fucking get right to it, we can do that.
Cool, man.
I can start up the old fucking machine here, and we can just start having some good old-fashioned
Get her
FM.
I'll give you three names. You think of the one who's having the fun, the actor who played. It's a simple game when you think of the one. We're having so much fun, the actor who played with Craig.
Good stuff. Thank you again to KJ McGee for that beautiful drop. Get on the show, coward.
Bring your best stuff.
All right, here we go. We got another. Bring your best stuff. What'd you do? Did he die? I was looking away. McGee, you just shot a dart into Craig's mouth. All right.
Talking with pizza in your throat, and you try to breathe. It doesn't work.
Things Jeff King's lovers say. Okay, here we go. We've got people, and they've got names. Names in real life and names in movies. Characters that they've portrayed, if you will.
Thank you.
I'm going to give you three of those character names that one person has portrayed, and you are going to tell me who the person... We know how the game's played. All right, here we go. Person number one. And Mike, for fuck's sake, there might be a theme here.
Why are you telling this to Mike?
Because Mike hasn't gotten a point yet. You've gotten a point,
Fair enough.
but Mike hasn't. So I'm trying to look out for him.
All right, fair
You
enough.
know? So here we go. All right. Person number one. J.D. Salinger. Arnie Klein. And Ernie Lazzaro.
Sounds so familiar. Fuck.
J.D. Salinger.
Oh.
Arnie Klein and Ernie. Arnie and Ernie. Arnie Klein, Ernie Lazzaro. Mike?
I got nothing.
Craig?
R. Lee Ermey.
Alan Arkin.
Oh my God.
Didn't mean to throw that so close to our studio guest. Apologies. Get on the
Alan
YouTube if
Arkin.
you want to see some
Everybody knows Alan
true
Arkin. Mike.
in the moment heinous shit. All right.
I really do.
Oh, I threw that, and I'm not going to give you the names. The first one was from BoJack Horseman. Alan Arkin played J.D. Salinger in 4 episodes of BoJack Horseman. The second one was Marley and Me, and the third one was doesn't matter. Oh no, the third one was like a really good movie.
I'm
So,
sure it was.
doesn't matter.
Alan's a great kid.
Anyway, Alan's a great kid. Anyways, rest in peace. He just died like 2 weeks ago. Here we go. All right.
Oh.
C.C. Baxter. John Gustafson. And John Gustafson. And if you need another one, I will. But C.C. Baxter, John Gustafson, and John Gustafson. I'll give you an extra.
All right.
Maury Schwartz.
Maury Schwartz. That's supposed to help me?
It should, for fuck's sake. I mean, it's an extra goddamn name. It's an extra 33% of the initial... I'm not good at math.
I don't know. The two Johns helped me more.
That's why I gave you the fourth one, which is a third one, really. But it should help because you know that he played this guy in more than one thing. Could be a sequel, could be a cameo.
I think I know.
Well, then tell me, Craig. It's an audio medium, and we've got so much dead air happening. People working out to nothing, you know?
Walter Matthau.
Oh, my God, no. Mike,
No, Jack Lemmon.
you already guessed Walter Matthau, and the answer is Jack Lemmon.
No, grumpy old man.
That sucks that you fucked that up so bad, dude.
Gustafson, son of a bitch.
Yeah, that really fucking sucks. It was CeCe Baxter's From the Apartment with Shirley MacLaine,
So good.
Bernie,
Such a good
Shirley
movie.
MacLaine, original gangster. Watched that movie for the first time this week. You seen Bernie, Jack Black? Of course you have.
Yeah.
What an insane movie.
Yeah. Wow.
Richard Linklater.
Sure.
Using him like very briefly after the success of
I linked later. Sure.
School of Rock.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Make great movies. That's what you can do.
And that's all he can do. We'll be right back. Mike? Okay. And then, yeah, Gustafson was Grumpy Old Men, Grumpier Old Men, and Maury Schwartz was Tuesdays with Maury, so it should have helped. It's the titular Maury from the name, Tuesdays with Maury.
Yeah.
I could have said the man loves the beginning of the work week the most. And you would have been like, oh, that's really helpful. Tuesdays with Maury.
Mondays with Schwartz? I don't get it.
All right. All right. Marvin Schwartz, Joe Paterno, and Phil Spector. Marvin Schwartz, Joe Paterno, and Phil Spector.
Paul Rubens.
Very close, dude.
R.I.P. Pee-wee. God
Yeah.
damn it, I love you.
Speaking of which, I'd just like to take a real quick second. We lost a, speaking of rest in peace, we lost a true legend this past week, that day. Can I just, Craig, please?
Go ahead.
Thank you. Fuck. Liken this little spiel I'm about to do to a Colin Hay song, and just, you know what to do, okay? We lost a real one that day, okay? A formative member of all of our youths. A man who pulled off tiny clothes better than anybody could possibly ever know, okay? A man with a laugh so infectious, everybody can do an impression of it, okay? And of course, we know I'm talking about that kid from Euphoria, whose name I don't know. So, rest in peace to that kid,
Oh my
okay?
God.
Thank you, Craig. Now you can talk.
Dude.
Go ahead. Okay, Marvin Schwartz,
Besmirch the Herman. How dare
Joe
you?
Paterno, and Phil Spector. Speaking of killing it. Phil Spector, not Joe Paterno. Sorry.
Mike, anything?
I was gonna say Jamie Foxx.
Oh my God, that's the closest.
Jamie Foxx playing Joe Paterno. I know you are, but what am I? Paul Rubens. That's what I said.
The answer is Al Pacino.
Oh, God, of course. What?
Once again, the game is not safe from the same actor twice. I'm sorry. That one was way closer than the other one. Oh, damn it. You can throw it again if you want.
Kasloisen.
You can throw that right the fuck back. All right. You'll be able to hear it in the Spotify, all right? Oh, if you're listening on Spotify, it got right in the shot. Perfect. All right. Bonus. Okay, here we go. Mike, are you ready? Craig, are you ready?
Yeah.
Studio guests, are you ready? Thumbs up. 3 thumbs up. Let's go. I like that.
It's enough.
It's plenty. Especially since one of our guests only has one arm. So, that's as much as you can ask. Yes, dude. That's a perfect vote.
Yeah, they do.
So that's a perfect vote. Okay. Malcolm Widmark, Alan Hunley, and Dr. Kennebrew Beauregard.
One more time.
Malcolm Widmark, Alan Hunley, and Dr. Kennebrew Beauregard.
Hugh Grant.
Mike?
What's that guy? Josh Hartnett.
40 Days, 40 Nights, Josh Hartnett over here.
Turn up the boss, baby, because the answer, once again, for the second week in a
my
row,
God.
is Alec He-Man Baldwin.
Man, shooting dudes Baldwin.
Craig, shut up. And this has been the Always Be Closing Glengarry Glen Ross edition.
Three names you think of the one who's having the fun, the actor who played. It's a simple game when you think of the one. We're having so much fun, the actor who played with Craig.
And that's the game.
It's wonderful.
And that's the only game, Craig?
I don't got no game.
You don't have the game. Okay. Hey, you heard it here first, folks. Craig's got no game.
I ain't
Okay.
got no game.
God damn. All right. Well, I guess if that's that, then that can be that. Oh, wait. What the fuck?
What is happening?
What's happening?
Where?
What the fuck? What is
Where's
this?
that coming from?
What is this? Craig still shut up during the song. I don't know how long it's. I only listened to the first part, and I was like, I'm definitely using this. So I'm gonna cut it off at some point. Don't talk to me, though. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. All right, I'm just gonna do a fade out. Good fade out. All right. This is Bobbin for Roberts. All right. New game, new segment. More of a segment than a game if it's not good,
Bobbing for
because then it's still something. All right.
all right.
All right, we're really flying by the seat of our pants here, okay? This is a new game inspired by the absolute kvetching that was happening from Greg Spitz of the Van Burens after our show at the Opera House.
What?
A man I couldn't get to shut up about episode 8. Who Can It Be Now?
Yeah.
The man claims this game's impossible to win.
Dude, I'll give you impossible.
I'm pretty sure that was the episode where you won in for the Joey Lawrence, which keeps me up at night.
Proves.
I wake up in a cold sweat going, whoa. Anyway. All right, here's the game where it's Bobbin for Roberts, okay? It's a nickname game. We all like to give you nicknames. We like to break down phonetically different things.
Yeah.
It's the bit. It's the bit. The phonetic nickname game, okay?
Okay.
Let me paint you a picture, all right? We're at a party, all right? You don't know who's going to show up. Anybody in the world can show up, but it's mostly famous people. And you plan on giving out nicknames. How about this? I'm the host. You've been provided the task at this party of providing nicknames based on people's Bobbing for Apples performance.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
You with me?
I got it.
You're at this party. You got people bobbing for apples, and your job is to give them celebrity nicknames based off their performance bobbing for apples. Here we go. A guy bobs for apples, gets out, and has an immediate need to do laundry, but just a small load of whites. What do you call him? Mike? I'm going to go shot clock here. I'm going to do speed rounds, 10 seconds each.
Jeremy Bobbins.
That's good.
Pivens? Bobbins?
Jeremy Piven. Hey, get me on this. Match me, harmonize. Jeremy Piven. Jeremy Piven to you. We're going to work on that.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. I still have pieces of pizza stuck in my throat.
Jesus Christ. Jeff, leave Craig alone. All right. Okay. Well, the answer to that was Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, okay.
A man bobs for apples, gets out, needs to do laundry. The correct nickname for that man is Robert Downey Jr. because it's just a small load of whites. Okay, next one. Figure it out.
Okay,
Stay with me, boys.
I got it.
All right.
This is hot.
A man bobs for apples. He gets up and immediately rushes over to his son and tells him what a good job he did. What do you call him? Five more seconds. Robert Pattinson.
Damn it.
All right, next one.
That was good.
Smith or something.
What? Get Will Smith out of your head. For once in your life, Mike, get Will Smith out of your head.
This is what we're talking about separating the art from the artist, and Mike is still out here trying to champion Will Smith. For fuck's sake, I'm gonna put him farther away from your microphone next week.
Yeah.
All right.
Get Will Smith out of your
We're trying to stay away from the cancelable offenses, all right? We're not talking about the old list of old women, Craig's list of old women that he's going to deal with, okay?
That definitely exists.
All right? It definitely exists, and he's definitely going to do something about it, them existing, okay?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. It's not real. It's a fucking entertainment podcast. Okay. You see a guy bobbing for apples.
Yes.
He gets out. He immediately starts talking about outfitting an entire fire department with a fleet of new vehicles. 7 seconds. Robert Redford.
Oh my God!
Next individual.
Fucking cool.
Bobbing for Roberts.
Okay.
A guy bobs for apples.
Have you forgotten those Roberts this whole time, Mike? Thanks for your help, bud, Mr. Will Smith. Will Smith.
Only cares about guys with the name Will or Smith. It's fucking,
that guy
which
from
is a
Independence
huge
Day.
swath, but not the name we're looking for a really, really old guy.
Okay,
All right, here we go.
All right.
Guy bobs for apples at this party. You got to give him a nickname based on his performance. He gets out of the kiddie pool. Apple or not, he runs into the house to find something to dry off with. Then realizes it feels so comfortable what he's using. He's using a quilt. He's using a fluffy comforter off the bed. He's using whatever's on the twin. You know, probably a fleece. Doesn't matter. It's big and it's fluffy and it's comfy. He grabs all of them off the beds, runs out, and starts throwing them on all of the guests. What's his name?
Robert Duvall.
Robert Duvall is the answer.
Oh my God, Mike! Say it with your chest, Mike. Grazie.
In a barrel of dreams.
Oh my God!
Wait for chances I never
did it.
see. My bridges snorkel
Oh my
and
God!
very long strong.
Wow.
fucking got one.
Should we just end it there? I have like 4 more we could do.
Oh my
I could
God.
save it for next time.
I think
I could do it now.
Can we leave it on a high for fucking once?
I don't know. The high is usually how I feel at the end of these.
And
All right, we can end it. All right, well that's it, I suppose. That was our new segment, Bobbing for Apples. I do got to get one of these in.
I like it.
Shut up.
Splash around the sun, someone you splash. Splash around the sun, someone you splash.
All right. Well, that's it. Where do we get found?
Found us on Instagram, guys, at UFBros Disc Golf, all over the place. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. You can find this podcast on Spotify. Take us on the road with you if you can't watch us.
People have been doing that. I've been hearing, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I've been hearing people have been listening to the podcast.
Yeah, and I like to hear it more. I'd love to hear it more. So,
Yeah. That's what these people are saying. I'd love to hear it more.
Yeah,
so we're
so-
sorry we took a week off.
So spread it to your friends.
Consider paying money and getting another episode a week. Maybe we Shanghai Mike into staying for even longer time after work day during a work week. And we do more content. So we'll see. This is what I'm saying, Craig.
you're
You're talking
content.
about who's covering these disc golf events the right way. And all I'm saying is, and I've been saying this off pod, we could be doing that, dude. We could do watch-alongs and people could throw them in their ears on the Spotify along with the event, the coverage.
Yeah.
And, they could just listen to us doing our
I
Battle
would love to
Series
do
stuff.
that. We should do that. Let us know if you want it.
That's what we
'Cause we're
need,
gonna
is you
give
to
it to
actually,
you.
because we're not going to put more work into it unless you're going to enjoy it. We already did that once, Labor of Love. We actually need to know it's going to pay off. Not fiscally, but we'll probably put it behind a paywall, and you will pay for it. So yes, pay us money, and we'll do some rad shit. Thank you. Craig?
Yeah. Be sure to spay and neuter your local pedophile. Thank you.